Hello and welcome to another episode of the Floozie podcast. My name is Jill, and I thought I would introduce myself a little bit more than usual because I have over 500 subscribers. So I live in West Texas, about halfway between Wichita Falls and Abilene, and we have a really large piece of property. This is a piece of property that has been in my husband's family for generations, and we have cows, horses, a donkey, two dogs, and right now we have five kittens. So if anybody's been watching, we're down to five kittens. So I used to be a hairdresser. I still hold my license as a licensed cosmetologist here in Texas. However, I retired from my shop about 6 months ago. I've had some health problems, which I decided would be better for me to take it easy. And I had a friend that asked me if I would work for them a couple days a week, and that has turned into full time. So I was a consultant for them in the business that I work for, and that was selling essential oils. And they took the consultants program down, and now we sell directly online. We still have a store there for customers to come in, but I built the website for them using WordPress, and that was something I had never done before. So I was able to build my own website. We'll talk about that in a little while. So I thought I would get a regular episode out. I participated in the Vita video every day in August, and I think I only missed 3 days. I believe that's right, and it was fun. It got a little hard to come up with some stuff. I'm not used to, walking around and talking about what I'm doing every day, but you know, maybe I'll do it again next year, and we'll see how I feel about it then. But I did enjoy the experience, and I have missed videoing because it's been now 10 days since I put anything out. So anyway, okay. I do have a live every Wednesday on my channel, and that's at 7 p.m. Central. And I have videos coming relating to the essential oils and the other things that I sell. And I'm going to try to start getting one of those videos out once a week. Yeah, so I knit and I crochet. I have been crocheting most of my life for as long as I can remember. And my mother taught me how to knit when I was little, but I am left-handed, and she was right-handed. So she put me in front of her to teach me. So, I learned, but it didn't stick. So then later on, I had a friend who was left-handed, and she showed me how she knits, and then I was able to pick it up, and it was like, oh, okay. And actually, I more or less knit right-handed. So that's a little bit about my crafting. I have done cross stitch. I really liked it when I was younger, but I need to. I'm just focusing more on the knitting and crochet. That's more my thing. I do a little bit of sewing. I get a craving to do a little sewing now and then. Mostly straight lines. So what else? And I buy yarn. That's why I'm the fiber floozy. And I like different types of yarn. I like all kinds of yarn. I like wool. I like acrylic. I like alpaca. I like mohair. I like the woolly wool. I like the merino wool, the superwash wool, the hand dyed. I really enjoy learning about, picking up, and experiencing different types of yarn. I have some Angora, which is goat, and then I have some rabbit in my stash. So I have different kinds of fiber in my stash. So I really enjoy that. There's a book out there that I'm still looking for that has kind of a breakdown on different kinds of fiber, and I'd really like to get it. It's kind of pricey. So, okay, that's the introduction. Let's see. Today is Tuesday, the 10th of September, 2019, and I am running a giveaway. The video to make a comment for the giveaway is the August 29th video, and I believe the title is Vita is Almost Over, and I made it to 500, something like that, but August 29th, and it will end. I want to get this out of the way because everybody watches the first part of the video. It will end on Thursday. I did not say that properly when I spoke of it in the video because I thought Thursday was the 11th. So tomorrow being the 11th, I have a live tomorrow night, and it's a little much, so I wanted to be able to give everybody an opportunity to go over and make a comment. And so it's going to be Thursday the 12th is when I will announce the ending. That's the ending. No more after that. And I think it was something like 6 o'clock in the evening, I believe. So go over to August 29th, make a comment, and the question I asked was, do I have a mascot? No. What is my mascot, and do you know his name? There have been some, it's been fun. And I'm not saying either way until it's over. Okay, so we talked about that. I got my pen and paper here so I could take notes about what I need to put down below. I finished another blanket. This is the blue and turquoises, and I don't have the ball bands with me. So this is two different. This is burnout pop, and then this is one of the prints. I don't have the ball bands, sorry guys. And I just did a few rows of one and then a few rows of that one, and then for the edge I used the Walmart brand yarn. This one. And I was really surprised at how soft it is. The mainstays. And this one's called Blue Skies Variegated. And this is one of the ones that's made in India. And it feels a lot better than the other brands that are kind of like Craft Smart. I don't care for that one. And so I was really surprised, and I wish there had been more colors available. There was only this in the variegated and one other color, and I don't think it was anything I wanted. So I'm going to be on the lookout for some more of that. Because they were only, excuse me, they were only $1.97 a piece at Walmart. So that's like the old prices. So I told my daughter that I had one of these in blue. If you were not on I'm doing a lot of this because a lot of the people who came to the lives, this will be, I'll be saying it over again for you. But there's a lot of people that don't go to the lives. And my daughter is having her second baby, and it's a boy. So I was already working on this blanket, and I told her it had some purples in it, and I said, well, I'll send you a picture. And she says, oh, I like that. I was like, okay, so this is going to be her. She said she thought it would be, I'm having rotator cuff problems. Can't hardly lift this arm. She thinks it'll be the perfect size to put over her lap with her and the baby on the couch. So that one is going to her. And I'll tell you, this yarn, once it was washed, it really is soft. Has a little bit of a fuzz to it, but it's yarn. So that's that blanket. And that's the only thing I finished. Now the other thing I'm working on, I started a second blanket. Get my hook out of here. Give it to me. This is a Garden of Baby Afghans book. It is a leisure arts. No, it's not leisure arts. It's American School of Needlework. And I'm doing this one here, the watermelon blanket. This was my mother's book, and it has her markings on it where she did this, because she did this blanket for my daughter who's having the baby, and we don't have the blanket anymore. So I said, well, it has pink in it. I said I could do like a darker red, or I could do like yellow. And so I showed her the colors, and she says, I like the yellow. I said, okay. So here's how it's coming out so far. So we've got white, green, and this variegated, and then I'm just about to start the yellow. That looks really pale, but it's a real pretty little lemony yellow. And the colors, this is some of the yarn I got from Aunt Betty. So the green is called Serene Green from Red Heart. This is Red Heart Baby. Serene Green. And then the variegated is called Jamie. It's a Lion brand. Lion brand Jamie. This is a vintage yarn. And this is toddler print. That's this one, toddler print. And this is Serene Green. And the white is Brunswick Yarn Baby Sparkle Twist. This is also a vintage. And and it's just, the shade is white. And the yellow is number 1224 yellow in the Red Heart Baby. So the yellow will be next, and it'll be here. And then I'll do a row of the toddler print, and then more yellow, and then toddler print, and then the serene green, and then a whole bunch of white, and then do the same thing on the other end. And it's coming out $33, I believe. 32 by 44 is the size. So it's a crib blanket. That's the size of it. It's a crib blanket. So that one is fun. So I'm working on that one now. And then the other thing I've been working on is the poncho that I started. And it is, I don't think I have the pattern here. I don't know that I printed that pattern or bought that pattern. This is a pattern by Crystal from Bag O' Day. And it's the super easy poncho, I believe. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I don't remember the number. But this is how it's coming out so far. Super, super easy. And this is that yarn I got from DBNY. And then this one, which is Encore worsted. It's like a marled brown. And this is the other one. Yeah. Using a J hook. The baby blanket is using a G. So this yarn here is Cascade Sport Multi. Color 107. So it's 220 superwash merino. And it's thinner than the other one, but it's going fine. The other one I got from Omaha when the hubby and I went up there, and I've got a whole bunch of different colors. It's the Plymouth yarn, Plymouth Encore. And they only have color numbers, but I can't see that. Plymouth yarns, Plymouth Encore, and it is, I want to say this is acrylic. Oh, it's 75 acrylic and 25 wool. So I have several colors in it. But I'm just using that second color because I thought it would be interesting, and I thought it would make it go farther and be a little bit bigger of a poncho. And I think I have one more skein of that, one more cake. And that one is in my bag that I got from Randi, Randi's Ramblings. She is headed back to Etsy, so look her up on Etsy. And this is one of those totes that she made. And I just love this bag. And then I have two other projects, and I have not started this one yet, but I wanted to do a sweater for the baby. Baby is going to be born in January. And I'm going to do from the 60 Quick Baby Knits. I'm going to do this first one I picked out is a hat and booty set. And I'm going to do this, but I'm not going to, and I'm going to do it striped, but I'm not going to put the bow on the top. And the other pattern from this book is this little cardigan. It's the color block cardigan. There's a better picture. And I'm going to put a big wooden button. I'm still going to do the white. So my colors are going to be the white, which is, I think this one's a vintage also. This is Red Heart Soft Baby. $7,001 white. 100% acrylic on that one. But it's the right size because I'm using DK number 3 yarns. You see, that's the right size for that. So that one, and then the other two colors, I'm going to do black on the bottom and blue for the other. These two, oh, there's my button. I'm going to do a toggle. And I got this button for 50 cents. It's a horn button. And I got it for 50 cents at the little thrift store that we went to. I'll talk about that in a minute. Okay, so this blue one is Caribbean Sea, and it is cotton fleece, cotton fine from Brown Sheep Company, and it's a mixture of 80% cotton and 20% merino. And the black is called Lotus Yarns. 90% cotton, 10% cashmere. Called Autumn Wind by Lotus Yarns. And that's the black one. I have another color in this one, but it's not good for the baby. So that's my yarn. So in order to do this project, I have to have man, I'm saying a lot. It's been a week. I forgot how to talk. Size 7 circular, 32-inch, a size 7 regular needles, and a set of size 7 double points. And I'm guessing at some point some of it is going to be on hold also. So I'm going to use this set of fixed circular needles, and they are one of my mother's. But I chose this one because this is not too bad. And my other size 7s are all on projects. But I think it's fun that I'm going to do it again with needles that were my mom's too. Yeah. So I'm going to start that one in the next few days. And then I have one more blanket planned, and I'll show you that when I get closer on it. So yeah, lots of baby stuff going on. And I have other plans. I have other patterns that I picked out. Like I said, I showed some of this on my live. But sometimes it's hard to see with the way my live shows up. But I'm doing these scratch mitts. I haven't finished the other one. I did one. I don't know where it is. And then I'm going to do the booties. These are Bago Day crochet patterns. And I'm going to I want to do, whether I get it done or not. Eventually I will. The new cocoon that she did. And I have some great blanket yarn for that. And then I want to try and do this hat. It's a very interesting construction, but I don't know if I'm going to know how to do this cast on, so I'm going to have to watch the video for it. But this is the Troll Toe Up hat by Ant B Knits. A-N-T-B Knits. So the top of it is, here it is on a child. I will give away the pattern. I want to try to do that. That'll be a different cast on than I've ever done. And I'm also wanting to do, Crystal Bago Day has a pattern for a bottle cover. I want to do that. And then she's got one for the diaper wipes. So I want to do those two. And then we'll see how far I get. That'll be a hat, booties, cardigan, 3 blankets, scratch mitts, bottle cover, and a wipe cover. We will see. Hey, I got one blanket done. I'm well on my way. Okay, what else is going on? Aunt Sue came by, and she is evidently working with some baby yarn because she brought me these that are the Bernat baby blanket, the ball bands, and they have patterns on them for baby blankets, and they're both knit. And she doesn't knit, she only crochets. So she brought me those. And I got the new pattern from Crochetluna, which I don't know when I'll get to it because of all the other stuff. It just has to wait. But the new Crochetluna pattern, and this one, I did not do color on this. Sorry, guys, because I'm running low on my color, but it's the Encanto Wrap. So I got that pattern, and I have yarn for it. Yeah. What else? Okay, I will show you what I got in the mail. Etsy sent me mail. This is from, let me show you, it's in an organza bag. Very nice. And it came with two of the, because I got two skates. These are color catchers. So you wash it, the garment, when you finish a garment, you wash it with the color catcher. And a card, which I don't know, but I think maybe she made the card. It says, "You're so sweet." It says, "Jill, thank you so much for your purchase and support of my little shop. I cannot wait to see what you make with them. Laura, a Crocheting Whovian." And she put my receipt inside there. So I saw when she started dyeing yarn, and I saw these colors, and I had to wait till she put some more up in her shop, because the first ones, all of her friends bought them and they were gone. And then she said that she was going to have repeatable on them, and I had to have these, and you guys will know why when you see them. So they're very similar, but her yarn is called Lollypopgirlyarns. Look at that. Oh, this one is called Sea Turtle. It's a 75% merino, 25% nylon, 415 yards. Same on this one. This one is called Turquoise I Said So. Aren't they gorgeous? So very similar, except this one has more green and there's a little bit of white in there. They're going to play really well together. So maybe the Encanto Wrap? I don't know yet. But thank you, Laura. I love them. I'll put her stuff in the bottom. Okay. Oh, goodness. What else do I have to put? So we went, hubby and I went to one town over. There was a garage sale. And it looked like a big garage sale, and it had some baby stuff. And so, you know, I wanted to go look around, see. I got two wall hangings that have, there are three sections and three pockets in each section, so that my grandson can hang his stuffed animals. So there was two of those, because this lady was a teacher. So this is stuff she was using in her classroom. And then I picked up a couple of little baby toys, teether and stuff. I got it's a pouch that zips up and it's insulated. So my daughter, she breastfed my grandson. And she's got most of the stuff in there because it was real expensive. But this is so she can breast pump and have it cold and take it with her. So that'll be nice because it's got a little strap on it. You can strap it on, you know, another bag or whatever. And then I got, since the lady was a teacher, I got a bad movie. This was $5 for the bag of scissors. These are all, I think they're all Fiskars. But I've got to clean them up because, of course, they've got glue and all that stuff on them. Kids, you know. I think this one is a lefty. And it's a different brand. So I thought that was a good deal. And she had a whole stack of these carrier deals, which I got to thinking about. I should have got another one. But I got this for my room here. So, oh, here's the ball band for that first blanket. That burnout pop is called Blue Blaze. There you go. I'm going to put like stuff off my desk so that if I'm going to use my desk for something else, that I can stack everything in this and then just move it. And then the little shop that was there in town, she was not technically open, but when she saw us parked there, she was working across from, she had rented another building, so she's going to have more stuff. She had mostly like doors and like refinish. She's refinishing some things and selling the refinished pieces. But she had a whole room. There was no air. It was 89 degrees out. It was hotter blazes in there. But she had a lot of knickknacks and stuff, you know. She had a whole bunch of magazines. I picked up these two because they had crafts in them. And I found buttons. Now, I don't need any more buttons, but these are different. These are the toggle, and the toggles are more expensive whenever I have looked at them. Like that one was 50 cents, but it would have been like $3. And these were $1.50 for each set. So there's this set, and then this smaller set, and there's 4 in each. I thought those were a good deal. And then she had some jewelry. Saw a whole bunch of stuff that I think that Jan Carruthers would like. I got this for $1.80. See how it's got a little stone in it? It's a pin. And I think this would be great as a shawl pin. And then I got these earrings for $2.80. The stones are different, but I really like them. They're turquoise. What else did I get? I'm trying to think if I got anything else there. Not that I can think of. I need a drink. What's me in this bag? I'm telling you, coffee and turquoise. And of course, we're vintage. So that's about it for now. Let me show you what's in these magazines real quick. I usually go over some magazines that I have picked up from each podcast. I want to say thank you again. If you are still here, thank you again to everybody who has subscribed. Please hit the like button. I always forget to say that, but I notice that when I'm watching other people's, if they don't say it, sometimes I forget to do it. So please hit the like button. I hope that you'll subscribe if you haven't already. And I'm glad to have you. I know that there's a lot of people out there, and if you're spending time watching me, I certainly appreciate it. So these books are, it just says Crafting Traditions. This is from January, February of 1999. And what got me was it had these mittens here on the front. So this one has a whole bunch of different crafts. And what I thought I might do, there's a lot of sewing things in here, but I might take out the things that I want to keep. And then if somebody wants these books when I get done, let me know. But there's a snowman blanket. This one's done in crochet. There's, like I said, there's some sewing stuff. And then there's other stuff like this little sweatshirt with little buttons on it, which is cute, but it's not something I will do. Here's a quilted wall hanging. And all of the cutout stuff is here. So if you were wanting to, there's also recipes in these too, and I may steal them. This is black-eyed pea soup. Looks really good. Let me just write it down. Parmesan cheese sticks, peanut butter cookie pops, chocolate spoons, maple hot chocolate. And then here's a knit set. This is Country Bright knit set. And I like the mitts. I don't like the hat. So, but that's another one I'll keep. This is the what do you call that? Y'all are telling me. It's right there. There's a cross-stitched card. I used to have some of those cards. Here's a Humpty Dumpty done with buttons, sewing and buttons. Canvas. This is the needlework done with canvas. Here's a little deal they did with erasers. Guess that would be like a little kid's craft. It seems like a waste of erasers. These are socks turned into little snowman guys. And see, they have all the patterns in here where you can trace it. There's a vest with bunnies on it. These are cats, felted cats. They're the ones that are on the front. Jack in the Box trims. So they're little ornaments. It's a quilt, another wall hanging with cats and a bunny. This one's kind of cute. This is like a wire heart. These are just little things you can hang in your craft room. That's kind of cute. I won't do it. But that blanket is in here. Where is it? This book, they had a contest. Oh, maybe it's not in this one. Okay, we find it again. They had a contest, and this one's in this other book. There's a pillow with a cow. Lots of sewing things in these books. This is a crocheted sunflower casserole carrier. Watermelons. How to make a swan out of a melon. I won't do it. Here is a, is this knit or crochet? Give me a sec. It's a flag afghan, and it is crochet. There's some cross stitch little hangings, little banner hangings. This is how to make a watermelon heart shirt and a happy camper. And it looks like a little game board. And I don't know. Oh, it's a canvas that goes around. I don't know what that goes around, but it's this here for the crayons. See, it's got all the stuff in it. It's how to make a stars cake. These are paper snowflakes. That's kind of cool how they did that. And here's that blanket. So those were kind of fun to pick up. I paid $2.20 for them. They were $2.99 back in '98, '99. So that's about it, guys. What else? Work today. Oh my goodness. Organizational nightmare, guys. I'm liking the Bluetooth, but I have trouble keeping them comfortable. They pinch my ears just a little bit. I have to adjust them too much. I don't know. But they seem to work pretty good. So I am organizing all of the candle melts. And so I wanted to do it alphabetically. And they're already stored alphabetically, except whenever they would get a new flavor made, they would just put it in a spot where there was place for it. This makes it very hard to do inventory. So I'm in the process of making sure that the website has all of the candles melts listed. I took all those pictures, and I have found out there's 3 of them I need to take pictures for. So I've got to do that, and I've got to I'm going through and counting them as I go, which means I'm climbing on a ladder to do the top shelves, and up and down, up and down, up and down, and moving everything, and sliding them over, and then been a little sore and a little tired. And then I've got my website up and going. It's theessentialblossom.com, and that'll be down below. My Instagram is The Essential Blossom. I have a page, The Essential Blossom, on Facebook, and then I have a page for the podcast, the Floozie group. So check those out. They'll all be down below. I also have a mail place, a post office box, and my email is theessentialblossom@gmail.com. But like I said, all that will be down below. So I have not been able to get out and take pictures of all of my stuff to go on the website because it's been too hot. I'm hoping for a cooler day so I get some pictures taken and get those put up on the website. I have some crochet things, some submitted things, and I want to put some things up that can be commissioned. So if somebody wants one, they could say, I need it in this color or whatever. I want to be able to get that going. I have not been blogging, which I really should be doing. It's coming. I'll get there. I need to make it a habit, right? I did not finish my shout outs, but I want to direct you to Classy Kim's crochet group on Facebook, where lots and lots and lots and lots of shout outs are happening. Also, go to the Secret Yarnery. Krista from the Secret Yarnery has lists of podcasts listed on her Facebook page. I was able to get things linked at the bottom of my shout out videos here on my channel, but I don't have a full list of all of them. And I started putting together the shout out playlists. So crochet 1, crochet 2, crochet 3, I think as far as I got. So I need to finish those out, where you can go through and watch videos from those channels on the playlist. So I need to update those. Yeah. Go comment on my video on the 29th, and I will see you tomorrow evening for live at 7 Central. And Thursday, I will announce the winner. That video will go up after 6 o'clock. So I will see you guys later. And hopefully, I will have a essential oil video in by the end of the week too. So, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. If you stuck this through, you guys are great. You're awesome. Hello to everybody, and I will see you later. Bye.